Welcome to my April garden indoor grow space tour. Today we're going to start off with this tray over here. I have my seeds that are dahlia seeds started off all on this row except for this one. This is the special one. These are the new KAs for this year. I ordered 7 of them total, one with a friend who her shipment hasn't came in yet. These are Spider Farmer lights. And I got these carts at Costco. They're dimmable. This is my Lisianthus section. They are moving very, 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 very slow. And this is the Floret Zinnias. And every couple days I take the trays and I flip them the other direction in case the window light's making a difference. So that is shelf number 1. And there's no lights on the bottom yet. Maybe next year I'll pick up a couple more Spider Farmers. Shelf number 2 is my cuttings that have been going all winter long. And a lot of them are the mature plants on the top. And ones on the bottom. I've been letting them grow. I'm going to peel off the leaves and plant those out when it comes a couple more weeks from now. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. There's all kinds of different kinds of cuttings in here too. I'll have a video soon with my pot tuber that I opened up, and you can see a lot of new growth going on. This is shelf number 3. I'm experimenting. A friend of mine told me that I probably need 4 lights versus 2 on each shelf, but so far these cuttings are doing okay. They do get sprayed once a week outside with copper fungicide, and I've just bought some horticultural oil that was recommended in the book from KA, and I'm going to start spraying it with that as well because they're going in and out from the porch as the weather permits. Starting at the bottom is some of the tubers that were waking up. Cart 4, more tubers. A lot of these are purchases on this bottom shelf or ones I really, really like and I want to look at those closer. This is my cutting bed. I want to grow my stock of 20th Ave Pure Prints. And I had a lot of them that were, I saved them 2 different ways. So one of the ways I had a lot of shrinkage. So I'm working on that. And then I want to save just a couple Joey Morellas and a friend like Sally Hill, Miss White. I like it too. It's got a pretty nice white bloom. These are gifts and trades in this box. And up here, again, these are the ones I just recently purchased. And I'm excited to see these grow. And some of them were gifts. I purchased about half of this one. And then this is my pot tuber. I chopped it all the way down. Had a beautiful plant. Again, that video is going to come up next. Way up here is my donation ones for the Cincinnati Dahlia Society. I'm waking those all up as well to eye up to donate. Last shelf, shelf number 5. This is where I take my cuttings. I've been doing a different approach because the tray I was using, I was getting a lot of yuckiness, powdery mildew and stuff. So I've been putting them in the little mouthwash containers, Root Riot, and just a a plastic bag, like a lunch bag with a rubber band on top and on heat. And they've been rooting up really good. So let's take a look at this one. This one's ready to be potted up. It's actually sticking. Yeah, so that's the job to do after today. And then these are special cuttings that my friend just gave to me. So I have them over here ready to do. Basically, this shelf right here is my keep an eye on shelf and get the next job done. Oh, and this is how I started my Lizzies. Use seed starting mix, and I just sprinkled my seed inside of it, and then I took these and potted them up. tomatoes. Top shelf right here. I'm gonna flip my tray around already. So we got Status, we have Feverfew, we have some snaps, we have some yarrow. Over here, this is, I have some randoms. Not quite sure. It could have been cilantro or something because I saw a seed down the bottom. But this is supposed to be celosia and straw flowers. And one more. Over here is yarrow. I wanted to get the pink kind. And then, oh, this is the dianthus. All right, I'm going to take you to the plants I've been hardering off outside and then to the raised beds. Okay, now we're heading outside. These are some of the snapdragons that I sent outside to get adjusted a couple weeks ago, and they're looking pretty good. We have bronze, lavender, orange. Gosh, this tray doesn't look too hot. It hasn't looked hot, but I think it's going to be better now that it's outside. Orange snaps, Costa apricot, something sunrise. Anyways, berry snaps. They're all looking pretty darn good. I have two planters right here. The Jerusalem blue. That's going to be really pretty. And then this is all soft pink. And this pot is Jerusalem blue and then soft pink too. And I can see the blooms coming in right there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but yeah, they're coming. All right. There are some tulips and daffodils going at the little pond area, but we're gonna go over here because that's where the tulips. So the wind and rain has come through pretty hard. The first two beds are ranunculus and anemones, and it does look like we're about ready to get some blooms from these guys too. It has rained something fierce. We had tornado weather, which luckily nothing touched down. So they've taken a real beating with high winds. Oh, look, there's another bud. That one says something white. Yeah, I have a mix of these. So there's Elegance, Romance, and another one I can't remember. This is last minute tulips that I put in here. I think that I grew last year. I wanted to see if they came back, that I cut. Daffodils. This one is the leftover anemones. And again, we got another bloom going right there. Might be the wine. Okay, this bed hasn't been cleaned out yet. Over here is our first bed of tulips. And I got all these tulips moving forward from Costco last year. The bags of 50s. So I have some weeds randomly growing up. And I did a leaf coverage with grass. So I wanted to keep all the nutrients inside of my bed as much as I could. But look how pretty these are. And I tried to put the colors together. It looks like I did a pretty good job. There's a couple that aren't. I just love those pinks. They're very classic and the stem's pretty long. The purple stems aren't as long, so I'm going to make a note of that. That might not be one I want to do as much next year, but the color is beautiful. And look at this bud. That one looks like it's got an issue there. I'll have to look into if that's what they call tulip fire. I don't know, maybe you can comment below and tell me what that is. I really, really like the soft color of these. Again, here's that pink bed with a little touch of purples. This one just started blooming. Oh, it's just really, really pretty colors. I think that is something else. nice long stems too. And then here's the pink. Again, it looks great. You can see it did rain an awful lot. We're going to bring in some dirt to put in here, and I have some more raised beds for some dahlias. And then over here, this is our rose. We need to clean up out here still. So we'll be pulling out the snapdragons from last year. There's some feverfew. Let's walk over there. Some feverfew trying to pop up from last year. And actually, the Lisianthus, they tried, and then the frost got to them. But there we go. That's from last year. And then I have a blue pincushion going on over there at the end. But I think the garden's going to be something else this year. Just have some cleanup to do, and we'll have some pretty flowers to have. All right, real quick, we're by the pond, the circle driveway. I have oregano down here, some beautiful double full orange blooms for tulips. I had new daisies last year, new yarrow. Obviously ignore where I need to do the cleanup. That's something else. Oh, and the catnip's coming up back over there. I got some mulch, so now that it's been wet, I'm going to pull the weeds and put down the new mulch and some preem. And then here's a good look at these tulips. They are just really stellar when they come out. I'll try to post a picture on my Instagram so you can see it. Taylor's dianthus is coming back. There's the catnip coming back. And Toby's on frog duty. It's his job to watch out for all the frogs that come out. You can see all the irises too. Again, kind of get away from me, all the weeds, but I still want to show it so I can come back and take a look at it when it's all fresh and clean. It will look really good. All right, real quick, I wanted to grab the back porch. This is full of ranunculuses and anemones. Mostly anemones, I believe. There's some lilies there. I have some over here I forgot to pull out after the storm hit. I have some cilantro growing right here. Hasn't started. This is lilies, and I believe that's some sunflowers that are trying to come up from seeds that were left by some birds. That is dianthus. There's anemone, dianthus again. Anemones and ranunculus. We have another bloom coming up. That is yarrow planted from last year coming back up. Another beautiful anemone. These are looking really good. It is a low of 32, and I'm not pulling them back in. I'm letting them live their best life out here, and they're doing great. And that's dianthus that is just on the struggle bus a little bit, but overall, really happy with this space. I didn't know that they could handle such cold temperatures, but they really can. Here's a view of the backyard. We have about 4 acres back there, and we just had to chop down some big trees because they're building some houses in the way back, and we didn't want them to fall over onto them. But yeah, there's the back porch. Well, thanks for following along the journey of my April garden tour. Have a good day.